Hi, I'm Dave Rashty, chef owner of Bellamy Italian Cafe located in Naples, Florida, and this is Flavored by Flame. Today we're going to be doing black grouper Puttanesca with some fingerling potatoes and some spinach. Let's get right into the recipe. Add a little olive oil to the pan, some chili flake, shallot, garlic. I'm just going to saute that a little bit over medium heat with some anchovies. Anchovies are whole, but you're going to saute them until they break apart and they kind of become part of the sauce. So we're going to cook that for a few minutes. This sauce can also be used for pasta. We can also use any type of fish. It wouldn't necessarily have to be grouper. It could be snapper. It could be flounder. Any fish that you really have on hand, you could top the sauce and it'll be really flavorful. So now we're going to add some of the capers, tomatoes, two different types of olives. We're using Picholines and we're using some Niçoise olives. Pan is very hot right now. The gas gives you a lot of really good control over the heat, so you can kind of gauge of where you're at and you can kind of see how things are cooking as well. So we're going to go ahead and saute that for a little bit. One of the other things that we're going to add into this is a little fat. So a little mascarpone that we're adding into this. Fat carries flavor, so you always want to have a little extra fat. So now we're going to add tomato sauce. We're going to kind of lower the heat a little bit as well. So then we're going to season our grouper with a little bit of salt. So you got a nice hot pan. You can see how quick that oil heats up with the flame. You kind of know exactly where it's at. Once that oil starts smoking, you want to drop that fish right into that pan. So we're looking for a nice golden brown on this fish. Some nice color, so we're gonna drop this bad boy right into the oven at 350 degrees for about 8-9 minutes. Your variable on your fish is gonna be your thickness, so it may take a little bit less or a little longer depending upon the fish that you're using. But when you touch it, it should be soft to the touch. If it's still a little firm, then your fish isn't done yet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna plate our spinach. Now we're gonna pull our fish out of the oven. Look at that amazing color on that grouper from that oven. Did an amazing job. So we're gonna go ahead and put that right on top of our spinach. And then we're gonna grab our fingerling potatoes, put those guys around. Nice color on the fingerling potatoes as well. Didn't wanna go for too much color on here, so we're able to control the heat very well. So now we're gonna put some of that sauce over the top of this. So we're gonna put a little bit on the corner of that, and then we're gonna kind of drizzle that along the grouper and have it on the side as well. And then we're going to garnish with a little Chef's Blend microgreens. There's little flowers in there, some micro basil, some micro radish. And there you go. So we have black grouper Puttanesca with fingerling potatoes and spinach. And now you can try this at home. Enjoy.